Welcome to Catherine, Atlas' first attempt at making an adult romance puzzle solving game. But what makes Catherine so special, so unique compared to game like Persona franchise, which is like Atlas' most famous of making, and why I personally really love Catherine. Let's start with the story. You play as Vincent Brooks, a 32 years old guy who works at a technology company, and the dude works at home. Vincent spent most of his time at bars with friends, and he doesn't seem to be caring about basically having a major life goal or like having some major responsibility. In fact, Vincent always runs away from his responsibility. For basically example, his girlfriend Catherine McBird wants him to settle down and get married, but Vincent, he really loves her, but he still wants the freedom of being single despite living his 20s without any concern or plans for the future. Vincent is trying to escape the pressure being an adult life. I mean, we all are after all. After meeting the hot young Catherine, the blonde Catherine, which I love to call her that, his life dragged into a complete shit. He started having these nightmares. He will gonna start losing sleep. He's going to start to stress out. He started to feel pressure, and pressure is the one thing that Vincent really hates. And thanks to young Catherine and these nightmares, Vincent now is forced to question his love for the original Catherine, the adult Catherine. And at the same time, he is still dealing with his lust for the young, attractive blonde Catherine. Now, one thing I also want to add is Vincent's room is very messy. And after 10 years of being in a relationship with Catherine, he is still not sure if he wants to get married or not. And for some odd reason, after 10 years of getting married, they still don't live basically together. I would assume that it's work related, but I don't know. I think it's pretty funny that I could basically relate to a character like Vincent in a much deeper level, right? Now, the one thing that I really like about Catherine's story is the ideas and its morals. What is the purpose of life? What is happiness? Where you can find it and with who? How to grow and how to grow up. How to act like an adult. I really like when a game is trying to make me think about my own life on a much deeper level, not just by throwing some cheap jokes and, believe in yourself. And honestly, there is no right answer to all of these questions. Everyone got his own answer. I'm getting way off track. Let's go back to Catherine Puzzle real quick. When it comes to Catherine gameplay, it's pretty simple. There are in total 10 days that you need to complete in this nightmare form. When Vincent Brooks came to fall to sleep, he interrupts the nightmare mode where you find yourself on your underwear and you have to climb these blocks in order to complete a level. It might sound very simple in paper, but it's much more challenging in game. There are a lot of ways to die. When I mean a lot of ways, I mean a lot of ways. There are different type of blocks. There are different type of traps. You know what? A lot of traps. Plus, there are some really smart puzzles that are gonna to force you to use that brain of yours to its absolute limits to find all the money in the collectible to complete 100% of every single level the game have to offer you. You can buy items that will help you in every level with the money you collect. These items could make the level much more easier for you. When you complete a level, you can talk with other players. You can talk with them, you can share strategy with them, and you can learn tips and tricks from these other players, and you can actually get to know them outside of the nightmare on their real life forms. And the game will try to make you think about your moral judgment about the relationship. So every time you complete a level, you have to make a choice, and these choices will going to result in which ending you're going to get. So be careful answering these questions, because it's going to result in a very bad ending or a really good ending. So in conclusion, the gameplay is pretty awesome, but the story where I really come to enjoy Catherine to its absolutely fullest. Catherine make me think and try to understand these type of question, like what is right, what is wrong, why you should enjoy life. Games are truly a wonderful creation of art that no other media could compete with. I hope that I somehow managed to convince you to play Catherine Classic or Full Body on basically your console of choice or your PC, or basically on your Switch. It's a really great game. I think it's absolutely worth your time. And now it's coming to the Nintendo Switch, and that's even make it more attractive to pick up. I'm definitely buying it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm so sorry about the lack of upload lately. I haven't been feeling like myself. I really missed you guys so much. I'm glad to be back. This is Unique 19 signing out. Peace.